Imagine finding a quarter in your pocket. Just another 25 cents, right? But what if that simple coin from 1994 could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? You'd probably check every coin jar, every couch cushion, and every glove compartment in the house. And you'd be right to do it, because the 1994 Washington quarter hides one of the most surprising secrets in modern coin collecting. Something extraordinary happened in 1994 that most collectors completely missed. That year, the United States Mint was running full steam at Philadelphia and Denver, producing over 1 billion Washington quarters. To most Americans, that means common, ordinary, everyday change. But to a collector, high mintage doesn't mean worthless. It means opportunity, because the more coins the mint produces, the higher the chance that some come out different. Let's rewind for a moment. In 1994, the Washington quarter had already been circulating for over 6 decades. The familiar portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, had been in our pockets since 1932. But by the early 90s, the mint was preparing for a new era. The state quarters program was on the horizon, though few knew it yet. The 1994 issue sits right on that threshold, one of the last traditional eagle-back quarters before the big change. If you're new to collecting, here's the secret. The grade determines the value. On the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, an MS68 means nearly perfect. No scratches, no dullness, full original luster. The jump from MS66 to MS68 can mean hundreds of dollars. Now, what about Philadelphia? The 1994 P quarter had a mintage of more than 825 million. Common, yes. But among those millions are some incredible errors. Weak strikes, die breaks, off-center strikes, even double-die varieties. Some show small die cracks along Washington's hair or lettering. Others display doubling on the date or "In God We Trust." These small details can turn a 25-cent coin into a $100 find, or more if dramatic and well-preserved. Off-center strikes are especially collectible. If you find a quarter where the design is misaligned, say, missing a chunk of the eagle's wing or Washington's face cut off, that's no accident. It's a minting error, and depending on how off-center it is, it can fetch between $250 and $600. And let's not forget the proofs. In 1994, the San Francisco Mint produced proof quarters for collectors. These coins were struck multiple times on polished dies, resulting in that mirror-like finish. Regular 1994 S-clad proofs in deep cameo condition often sell for $30 to $75. But here's the twist. San Francisco also made a special silver proof version, 90% silver, 10% copper. These silver proofs are the quiet gems. A 1994 S silver proof quarter graded PR 70 deep cameo can bring $150 to $300, depending on demand. It's not just a coin, it's art struck in silver. Now, let's talk about the rarest of them all, the minting errors that get collectors' hearts racing. A few examples have made headlines. Double-die obverse coins, showing a faint doubling on Liberty or In God We Trust, can be worth $75 to $500 depending on strength and clarity. Off-center strikes can range from minor misalignments worth $40 to dramatic examples worth hundreds. Clip planchets, coins missing a crescent-shaped piece of metal, can sell for $100 to $250. Broad strikes, where the collar failed and the coin spread outward, can also bring $50 or more. Every one of these tells a small story about imperfection, chance, and the human element inside the mint. Collectors love these stories. One man from Kentucky shared how he found his 1994 D in a bankroll. He was searching for silver quarters when he noticed one that looked unusually sharp. No scratches, no dullness. He sent it to PCGS just for fun. Months later, the result, MS67, valued at nearly $500. That's the kind of discovery that keeps coin hunters searching, the thrill of finding treasure where others see loose change. Let's pause here and talk about why condition matters so much. The higher the grade, the rarer the coin becomes. Not because fewer were minted, but because fewer survived in pristine condition. Circulated coins lose luster and gain scratches from contact. The mint's machines, coin bags, and rolling processes damage most before they even leave the facility. So when a coin survives nearly perfect, it becomes elite. Fast forward to today's market. The 1990s coins are seeing renewed attention. They're modern enough that you can still find them, yet old enough to be considered collectibles. Registry collectors, who build complete graded sets, are now competing to find top-condition 1994 quarters. And that competition drives prices higher each year. So, before you spend another quarter, check the mint mark beneath Washington's neck. P stands for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco proofs. Look at the surfaces. Are they clean and lustrous? Inspect the lettering for doubling and the rims for off-center details. And whatever you do, don't clean the coin. Cleaning strips the original surface and destroys its value instantly. Even gentle polishing can take a $500 coin down to $5. Now, let's look at the investment angle. Modern high-grade coins like the 1994 DMS68 have shown strong growth. Coins that sold for $300 a decade ago now sell for over $1,000. Population reports remain low. Only a handful certified in those top grades. That scarcity drives steady appreciation. It's not flashy speculation, it's the long game. The kind of investment that rewards patience and preservation. Remember 1994, when gas was just over $1 a gallon, when The Lion King and Forrest Gump filled theaters, and when most of us never imagined the coins in our pockets would one day be collectible. That's part of the magic of coin collecting. You're not just holding metal, you're holding memory. Still, let's clear up a few myths. No, not every 1994 quarter is rare. Most are worth face value. Only mint errors, proofs, or exceptionally well-preserved examples carry premium value. And no, not every shiny coin is silver. Only the special proof versions from San Francisco contain real silver. And most importantly, never clean your coins. Collectors prize originality over shine. Occasionally, something truly rare surfaces, like a planchet mix-up. That's when a quarter is struck on a blank mint for a different coin. A few reports exist of 1994 quarters struck on dime planchets, resulting in undersized, lightweight coins missing parts of the design. If authenticated, those can bring between $1,000 and $2,000. True minting freaks of nature. Looking to the future, the 1994 quarter will likely continue gaining quiet respect among collectors. With limited top-graded examples and increasing attention on 1990s issues, demand is slowly climbing. As collectors complete sets, every missing piece, every high-grade 1994 becomes more desirable. So what do we take away? The 1994 Washington quarter may not look special, but beneath that copper-nickel shell lies a story of precision, chance, and endurance. From flawless Denver mint strikes worth nearly $2,000 to elegant San Francisco silver proofs gleaming like mirrors, to dramatic mint errors that defy expectation. This coin reminds us that not all treasure is buried. Some of it jingles quietly in your pocket. The next time you sort through your change, slow down. Look closely. That quarter you've had for years might be more than just another coin. It could be a tiny piece of history, a small miracle of survival, or even a hidden gem worth far more than 25 cents. If you enjoyed discovering the secrets of the 1994 Washington quarter, remember, there are many more stories like this waiting to be uncovered. Check your change, your old jars, your childhood collections. Every coin has a story. And who knows? The next great find could be sitting right in your palm, waiting for its moment to shine. Stay curious, stay patient, and keep an eye on your quarters because the next legend might already be in your pocket.